We're here in front of the customer service counter for Seaport Airlines, and with me today is Dalton Sullivan, who is the Community Affairs Manager for the Mid-South region for Seaport Airlines. Yes. Welcome, Dalton.
Good to be here. Thank you very much.
You are here today to announce a particular change in service by Seaport Airlines.
I am pleased to do that. The official announcement came yesterday. We will, beginning the 14th of September, which is a Monday, cease service to Dallas. Actually, the service to Dallas will cease on the 12th. And on the 14th, we will begin service to Houston Intercontinental Airport.
Well, that is a big change.
That is a big change, especially for folks here in Hot Springs and in El Dorado, where we fly to Dallas. We've been going to Dallas for quite a while, about 5 or 6 years, and they're kind of used to those flights, but we had some issues in Dallas that we just couldn't get resolved satisfactorily, so we're moving our operation to Houston and excited about it.
And so how is this change going to benefit the flying public?
Well, I think, one thing, just right off the bat, it will cut down on delays, we feel. We have a lot of problem. That's one of the issues we face in Dallas. We do not have our own gate, so sometimes we have had to wait. The aircraft has landed at Love Field in Dallas and has had to wait up to an hour and a half, 2 hours for a gate to become available. At Intercontinental, we will have our own dedicated ticket counter space, which is also we don't have in Dallas, and we'll have our own gate. So that should make for more on-time departures and arrivals.
So about when do you expect this change to be made? Okay,
the first day of flights to Houston will be September 14th. It's a Monday. Now, we will eventually have 2 flights a day to Houston. The one from here, of course, will run from Hot Springs to El Dorado on to Houston, and then we have another one that just runs from from El Dorado to Houston. That's a morning flight. The afternoon flight, which folks are used to going to Dallas out of here, it'll still be an afternoon flight, and it'll stop in El Dorado and then go on to Houston. Now that flight, I also found out yesterday, and that will start about 2 weeks later than the other one. So about the 1st of October. And but we're excited going to Houston. We've gotten a lot of good feedback from city officials and airport officials when we started talking to them a month or so ago that this is what we were considering, and we're excited about it.
So our fare is going to be changing?
We have an introductory fare, yes. It'll be $59, and we'll run for a specified length of time, and then we'll go back to the normal fares. But we had pretty good loads going to Dallas, so we anticipate good loads going to Houston as well.
Yes, and if you haven't tried the service, you definitely need to check out the plane that Seaport uses. What type of plane is it?
It's a Cessna. It's a Caravan. It's a small aircraft. It holds 9 seats, 2 pilots. Make sure you go to the bathroom before you get on board. Doesn't have a lavatory on it, no flight attendants. But it's a very comfortable plane.
Yes,
cruises usually at about 8,000 and 9,000 feet, and it's a good aircraft. We like it.
So what would you say to someone who is trying to choose between using Seaport Airlines out of Hot Springs versus using a larger commercial air service out of Little Rock?
Well, one of the things we point out, and we point this out at other cities that we fly to in the Mid-South, where there might be competing service. Like before I became Community Affairs Manager, I was the station manager in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, which was not that far from Huntsville. And we were trying to get folks to not fly out of Huntsville and fly out of Muscle Shoals. And it's the exact same thing here. Free parking. That's an issue. You get off your airplane and you get off the plane, come through the doors, walk out, and it's 100 feet, you're in your car and gone. And so you're saving money there, not paying for parking, and the time element, waiting for your car or riding a bus to go get it. We'll be going into Terminal A at Intercontinental, and a lot of connections there. We think this is going to be convenient for folks.
Yes, and certainly the security here at Hot Springs Memorial Field might be another.
That's absolutely
and another advantage.
It's just one smooth go, and and it's convenient, and folks are busy and they don't want to spend a whole lot of time waiting in lines or whatever, and we think this meets their needs.
Now, Seaport has had a relationship with Hot Springs Memorial Field for how long now?
I want to say, I believe it was 2009 when we started service here, so it's been 6 years. We have, Seaport's actually, it's like 3 airlines in one. We have an Oregon division, a California division, and a Mid-South division, all under the Seaport banner. And the 3 Arkansas cities, Harrison, Hot Springs, and El Dorado, are the crown jewels of the Mid-South. We have good loads out of here. Generally, they run on time when we don't have delays like we do in Dallas. We've had a pilot shortage this summer, which has affected a lot of our other flights, but we chose not to cancel flights in Arkansas because our loads were so good until the last few weeks, when it just became inevitable. But these are good markets for us, and we look for that. It's been good for 6 years. We hope it's good for another 6 years.
Very good.
Or longer.
Well, Mr. Sullivan, thanks for telling us about the new option for people to be able to fly to Houston now on Seaport Airlines.
A lot of things to do in Houston.
Yes, if they have any questions,
call our reservation number, or the easiest way to do it, and what I recommend, go online, seaportair.com. You can make your reservation online. The Houston flights were loaded in the reservation system yesterday or Monday. I'm not sure when we're going to air this, but this week, and so they should be able to do that. Sit at home in your PJs and make your reservations.
Thanks so much for joining us. We
My
look
pleasure.
forward to the future with Seaport Airlines.
We look forward to it.
A good partnership indeed.
Thank you.
And next week we'll bring you more city news.